Hey, it's me, Brian, with TeachSelfAwareness.com. Welcome back to another video. Spiritual tips for your spiritual trip. Simple, solid self-awareness concepts and practices. A bit of spiritual guidance. A bit of information that can help lead to some transformation in our thinking and in our emotional behaviors and in our actions that we take throughout the day. Let's go ahead and get started. So, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about giving some information that can help lead to transformation. It's just a new perspective that you can take into your day, and we're going to do that by pulling an oracle card. It's just a card with an image and a word on it, and it's nothing strange or odd. There's nothing weird about psychic clairvoyant readings and things like that. This is all just normal, common, everyday stuff, because all it really is we are using our intuition to interpret our reality. And so when we use an oracle card to do that, all we're doing is looking at an image and a word, and we are interpreting it. Now look, I mean, you do this all the time. Everything around us is images and words. Think about when you were at a restaurant recently. You open up that menu, and that menu has images and words of the food, and you make an interpretation based on what you see and what you know. Already you are doing the same thing as pulling an oracle card and getting some meaning going on with your relationship with it. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and today's card is perception. Right, yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about the way we perceive our reality. So the card is reminding us first to remember that everything around us, right, all of the little butterflies and the little growing trees and the fun gemstones that are glowing and all the purple robes and all the little fences and branches and everything around us in our reality. Look around you today with your eyes, your new eyes, and see that there's a ton of information just sitting there waiting like, whoa, what? Look at it all. It's just sitting there flying around you like the butterflies. It's just tweeting around you like the little birdies. It's reminding us to just slow it down and open it up and really receive that present experience of all the beautiful little things that are taking place in your environment, right? So it's reminding us to just be more mindful. And when we are more mindful, when we do look at the little things around us calmly and with a clear head, then we're able to just start seeing the little nuances of their bursting with joy and energy and difference. We can interpret them in new ways. So this card is reminding us to just look at our reality in a new way with new eyes and ask ourselves, what might it mean to us? How might I use a butterfly today in facing my day-to-day work life or my day-to-day relationship life? What can I do with that? Well, butterflies are transformation. So right away, this card is bringing that up for us to remind us that transformation is always available to us. You can always, at any point, just sort of start your day over, start by getting a different set of information going on in your mind, and just sort of just like transform, just like a butterfly, and just fly off in another direction. It's really easy for you to just land on a certain flower and then experience that and then fly away and go to another one. The point is that you are bebopping all around the different little experiences you're having in your day. And we want to do that. We want to enter into our experiences fully present, fully awake, really glowing like this green health and wellness heart chakra gemstone. We want to enter into our relationships and be present and be glowing, ready, wide-eyed, ready to experience something new. And we want to see what we can bring there. We want to bring a perception of wellness to our experiences. So that might look like, drawing out of other people the good things you see that they are saying and doing. Giving them a compliment, right? And as we do that, we are going to generate all that wonderful health and wellness energy, all that glow. And what does that really transform into? It transforms into our own little spiritual wings, like the birds and the butterflies. It transforms us into this Peter Pan-like flying high, happy thought type being. And that energy, as it's moving through us, it just feels so incredible, incredible. And when we're feeling incredible, when we're perceiving the world as a magical, incredible, anything is possible place, and all the little objects and things around us seem to be able to take on new meaning, then we are in a position to really perform at our very best for the people and the situations that arise. So again, we're just using this oracle card to pull out some meaning that we can use in a constructive way. So another thing this card is suggesting that we do is consider affirming the very best of what's going on in our lives, right? Because perception is the key. Consider doing this, like look around at the things you have and say, oh my God, I have that thing. To just perceive the little gemstones, the little birdies and the little butterflies, the little things that have transformed and turned right in your life. Why? Because when we look at what's going well, then wellness starts to expand and become more of our natural eyesight state of mind. Then we're going to spot more wellness out there in the day-to-day interactions. It's just going to pop up like little what? Like little birdies, like little butterflies flying around. And you know what? You're just going to keep seeing more and more symbols and ideas that relate to abundance and wellness and all that good stuff that you think about and feel. So we want to have that perception in our inner world to be straight. Another thing the card is reminding us is that we really want to know who we are, perceive who we really are as this dual being. We've talked about this before, this dual being, right? You see the two butterflies and the two birds. The dual being is just us as a limited self and a spiritual consciousness and awareness, right? So we want to know that's who we are. We are two. We have those two wings of the butterfly, our limited self, our physical body, and our unlimited spiritual consciousness, our awareness, which is so good because that's that space up there that we can really let go of what we already know about ourselves and the world around us. We can let go of our past, right? Our past does not have to control us. We let it go, and then we go up in here in the anything is possible place, where we are able to pick and choose the highest thoughts and ideas that we could even imagine. We're able to grab onto the gemstone of the new ideas and bring that glowy, happy light into our reality. All right, so there's one other thing I want to do here now. I'm going to start adding these into the spiritual tip videos. This is the time where we're going to give some energy away, and I'll show you how we're going to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect to something in the card, connect to something that is good. We see it's a little gemstone. Now we know that that is power. When we look at something and let ourselves go, when we stop thinking, we just kinda know, then we can let it out. We can just scream or shout. We can make stuff up like I'm doing here right now, and then you'll feel the... It's simple. You just make an intention that something that you're going to look at is going to be a powerful experience. Because when we decide before we act, then we get that as a reflection. So I'm just going to decide that this gemstone is a flow of power. And all I'm going to do is believe it. And that's the rub. You want to believe it. Now, how can I believe that? It's just a picture on a card, right? How does that have any power, right? But see, look, my thinking, my perception is changed. I've decided that anything is possible. So I'm going to admit that anything is possible, then I'm going to decide to go with that. Then I'm going to decide that in about 3 seconds, I'm going to get some kind of a power flow in through my body that's going to happen by my intention of looking at this gemstone, right? And so it's just that simple. We just kind of say it and feel it, and then it becomes real. So here we go. Oh my God, I can't believe that gemstone is just packed with power. Look, I'm just using my words and my descriptions to just sort of like, what, bam, just send it into it. For me to just decide, hey, little gemstone, I decide that you are a source or a conduit of immaculate power. And because I am describing you and giving you my attention, it's just gonna flow in there. And now I'm in a relationship with it. I'm in a relationship with my environment, with the information. And if I treat it like this, like you see me doing it right now, where I am just in a joyful state, where I am letting go and just letting it flow and just looking into my own consciousness about the good and the high and the bright and the what. And as I do this, look, I'm generating an immense amount of power. I hear it in my voice. I feel it in my body. What? It's just a simple choice. So look, say it, feel it, be it. It's so good. It's so good. Just imagine and feel, and then it becomes real, really energized, and we can use that energy, we can use that power-packed magnetic what's to be able to store it, hold it, put it in ourselves. We can use it to do other tasks, motivate ourselves, right? We can motivate ourselves with it. So it's very good to learn how to draw power from any little image or object that you see. So good, so good. Share this video on your Facebook page. Let other people have at it too. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, or if you even have. It's important that you hit the subscription bell. But you have to change that bell up to getting videos all the time, because it automatically sets on just once in a while or something. Also, rewatch this video if you need another pick-me-up, right? Feel the energy that's in it. You can hear it in my voice. Grab onto it. It's all free. It's free for you, for me, for everyone that you share it with. Please watch other videos on my channel and comment below so I can understand the experience you're having. Interact with me. That's why I'm here. I exist to help bring spiritual tips for your spiritual trip. Enjoy your day. Enjoy living your life like a butterfly with a perception of wellness in everything you do, see, and hear. Enjoy your awareness.